So I started WunderTRE in 2016. I'd been in real estate as a realtor selling homes for like 2 years. And some friends of mine and I had come up with an idea back in the fall of 2015 of a business idea. Like if we were going to start a business, what would it be? And we had kicked around the idea of various different things. And then we kind of decided upon, well, we would do something in the web design, digital marketing space because each of us had backgrounds in different areas of that. A friend of mine was familiar with building websites. I'd been in the real estate side of things, and I'd kind of built my own website, so I know how to do that. And I knew a little bit about managing social media and doing email campaigns and stuff because I had been doing that for myself and just kind of researching it. And then my other friend, he was going to be kind of like the more business back office, finance, that kind of thing, HR, all of that fun stuff. Well, we'd come up with all these different names, and this is actually a question we get asked a lot is like, how did you come up with the name WunderTRE? Well, really it was just because we came up with like 3 different names, and WunderTRE was clearly the best. We focus grouped it, it won hands down, but everyone we pitched the 3 names to, everyone unanimously chose WunderTRE. It doesn't really, when we picked it, it didn't really stand for anything. Come to find out later, happy little accident, it actually stands for great growth in German, which is fantastic given what we do, being marketing and stuff. But anyway, so we had come up with this name and decided what we were going to do, kind of had a concept for a business, and that was, like I said, fall of 2015. But then after about a week or 2 weeks of discussing it, what it would look like and blah, 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 my friends decided it wasn't something they wanted to pursue. We were all doing our own thing at that time, and they just kind of decided it was best for them to keep doing what they're doing. So I just tabled the idea for a few months, and I had bought the domain, WunderTRE.com, and I still wanted to do it, but it just timing wasn't right. Well, when my license was up for renewal in real estate in the spring of 2016, I decided, you know what, instead of doing this real estate thing, I'm going to go do this digital marketing thing. I see that there's a need for it. There was different agencies in my local area at the time, but I felt like I could get into that space and really make an impact. So I started the company. I went to my broker's office and said, Ryker's out, and then I went up and down the halls and to my former fellow agents, and sold my first 3 clients on that very first day, and the rest, as they say, is history. But that was kind of the start. Then from there, I attended different local entrepreneur groups and things like that. And that's where I met who would become our future CEO, Matt Hart. Met him at one of those entrepreneur meetups, and we just kind of had a good relationship. Started talking, and he was working a full-time gig in the design department at a big company here in town, but then he had his own side gig going and had for several years. And so he would do the freelance graphics design for me, and then I would do the web work. And we did that for about a year and a half. We had that going, and then fast forward to 2018, I had kind of grown client-wise, and we kind of expanded what we were doing, and Matt was helping me a little bit more and more, and then eventually just kind of stars aligned, and he was able to quit his other gig, and he started with us full-time. So that was spring, it was like April of 2018, and then fast forward to now, we've continued to refine our services and work on what we do, and then we've hired more staff and grown our team, and we've got bigger capabilities than we ever have. And yeah, it's been quite a journey. When I look back and just think about where we were in 2016, it was just now I won't say a spur of the moment decision by any means necessarily on my part, because I'd been sitting on the idea for a little while, but it really was one of those just kind of God moments where everything lines up, and it just happened to work out the way it has. And then, like I said, different connections and different groups I was in led me to make different connections, and then that's how I met Matthew, and I've met other people that way, picked up several clients from these different groups. So just every step along the journey has just been, very, it's just been very intentional, and divine almost in nature. It just kind of feels like, okay, yeah, this is happening because that happened, because of that happened. And it's just been very relying on our call. But, our mission is to make businesses become better. And that's, looking back at day one, that wasn't necessarily my mission statement day one. I really didn't have a mission statement. I just wanted to get in the space and do good and help my fellow realtors out. And then now, fast forward to where we're at now, and that's, our mission has become very clear. We're here to help make businesses better. So we invite you to check out the rest of our website, and thank you for watching this video about our story, and we hope that we can help you too.